All right, so welcome to another brand new episode of Live Forex Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset. Welcome to another brand new episode. This is the Thursday, 25th of November. We are here again one more time, and the market has been moving. We will see what's exciting. What's exciting? Is there any news event happening? Oh, there's a US bank holiday tonight. That's not good news. Trading around bank holiday, I mean, it's not a good news. All right, I didn't see this coming. Wow. Thanksgiving last year still major reduced. Dun dun dun. Second year in a row, the majority of major to stay. All right. This is not a good news. Not a good news. All right, let's look at gold and see what's happening and what it's looking like from a monthly to lower time frame perspective. All right, so on gold, the current monthly candle is still bullish. I mean, it's rejecting the top in gold, but it's still bullish. It has 5 more days left for its flip. Well, not flip technically, for its move. So we'll see what's going to happen in the next 5 days. Looks like there's a Black Friday holiday in US. All right, that's kind of interesting. The weekly time frame, weekly candle has bounced off the weekly support area. The weekly support area is right here. I've actually got a few of the levels noted down. 1782 flat is a weekly support area, and that's where the price is bouncing off of at this point in time. If the weekly candle starts rejecting the bottom, we may even push up. Yesterday's daily candle closed bearish, but dodgy bearish. We do have a furthermore range on the downside for the candles to fill, and it's kind of interesting. My bias would be sell, just looking at the structure alone, but looking at the price and whereabouts of price, because 1782 flat is a weekly support area off of which the price is rejecting, right? So pretty aggressively with a lot of wicks. So more than likely we might push up as well. All right, so now at this point in time, calling out a sell could be a correct idea, as price is rejecting the top. The most recent trend in gold is a bearish trend and a bearish price action, price making lower low, lower high, another lower low, lower potential lower high. Now if a 4-hour candle is breaking the previous 4-hour candle's low, it's actually looking pretty solid. Now when we go into the 2-hour time frame, what we can see is this 2-hour time frame is going to close in the next 12 minutes, which is interesting. It's actually interesting because the 2-hour candle in the next 12 minutes, if this 2-hour candle is going to close bearish with the wick at the bottom, it's only showing signs of bearish continuation. So a 1782 flat could be another target for today. It could be a target for today, right? Obviously, the market is closed, so I'm just going to hang around for a bit, waiting for my boys to come in. Didn't see that there was a bank holiday today. Usually around bank holiday, the liquidity in the market is pretty, yes. And obviously, we want to make sure that we don't get liquidated. They're kind of waiting. The structure is kind of playing out, so we will see what's going to happen, right? So the hourly candle actually closed below the support area. So 1791.65. Beautiful level. This hourly candle closed bearish. The next hourly candle did a retest around this potential retest area, and it's starting to push down, which is kind of interesting because my bias right now in gold is a sell. Sell as long as price stays below 1791. All right. Sell as long as price stays below 91.60. Our All right, so gold is kind of rangy here, definitely rangy. Obviously for obvious reasons, the US bank is kind of close. So it's going to be interesting to see how the volume is going to present itself. Is there going to be any volume in the market? That's the real question. That's the real question. Right. All right, so the hourly candle has closed bearish below 1791.65 and closed with a wick at the bottom showing signs of continuation. At this point in time, the new hourly candle and the new 2-hourly candle is kind of retracing, and it's logical to see candles retracing and rejecting a 1791.65 before pushing down. If it's actually pushing down, the previous 2-hour candle closed in a confident way with a proper bearish body, right? So now just looking at the previous candle alone, I would anticipate some bearish characteristics in this candle. If I was waiting for a sell, if volume presents itself by any chance around market open time, it's going to be a definite sell. But I want to see this current candle kind of rejecting the top before we push down, and that way it'll be nice. So that's what's happening right now. It's kind of retracing. A potential retest area is right here. Potential retest area. The market's not the best. Just looking at the market alone right now, I mean, it's not performing the best. Around the end of the year, the liquidity has started to get less. The liquidity is not as high as normal times. Kind of interesting. All right, at this point in time, gold is trying to push up above 1791.65. So the bias was a sell as long as price could stay below 1791.65. But at this point in time, looks like the candles at the bottom only did a liquidity grab on a higher time frame sort of a perspective. So anybody who's waiting for sales is patiently waiting. But otherwise, we can clearly see the 4-hour candle rejecting the bottom. Right, so what does that mean? That means gold is moving with a lot of aggressive liquidity grab. So what is a good idea? A good idea is to patiently wait. That's what it is. Anybody who's waiting for a buy, I mean, if I'm waiting for a buy, I have to see at least a 15-minute candle close above 1791.65 with a wick on the top, and that way I can see if I can take a buy. But for buys, I have to see a candle close in the next 3 minutes. If this first 15-minute candle out of the hourly candle would close bullish, I mean, buys could also make sense. Why does it make sense? Because in today's price action, guess what happened? Gold rejected the bottom, moved up, made a higher low, rejected the bottom, making support, rejecting the bottom, making a support, rejecting the bottom. So at this point in time, obviously buy could be an idea. Buys could be an idea. All right, so the 15-minute candle closed bullish above 1791.65, but closed without a wick on the top. So what does that mean? Sometimes candle closing with no wick in the same direction tells us that there's a 50% chance the candle is going to continue. At this point in time, candles, they seem like it's going to move up. It looks like the daily high is going to be tested here. Right, so now at this point in time, if I'm waiting for a buy, a confident buy would be, obviously this 15-minute candle actually is a bigger candle in relation to the candles that printed previously side by side. But if I'm waiting for a buy, I need to see this 15-minute candle reject 1791.65 before we push up, right? That way I have a clear spot to keep a stop loss. Because if I don't wait for a clear stop loss mark, my trade is only going to be a failure. And I don't want to fail. Well, I'm planning to win. And if I'm planning to win, I better wait. If I'm going to miss out on this buy, I'm definitely okay about it, especially because of the fact that it's a bank holiday today in US. I'm definitely relaxed, definitely waiting. All right, gold is slowly pushing up here. That's what's happening. Gold is slowly pushing up, and I'm willing to miss out on this buy right here. Willing to miss out. Happening.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good.
Good.
How you doing?
Just waiting. Apparently, there's a bank holiday today.
Oh, okay.
For good news, gold is slowly pushing up here. Up. Beautiful.
So bank holiday means there is no big move today.
Yeah, the volume is half.
Yeah.
Volume is pretty low. I'll get some water.
Okay.
Sabine, did you have your food?
Yeah, already.
Ah,
What about you?
yeah, I just had my food.
Hmm. And today is Thanksgiving Day. What they do in Thanksgiving Day? What this mean?
Oh, is it Thanksgiving today? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I think it's the day when you say thank you.
Uh,
it began as a day of giving thanks. Oh yeah, and sacrifice for the blessing of the harvest and of the preceding year. A similarly named festival. Okay.
now holidays are started.
Yeah.
In Australia, Thanksgiving Day is not celebrated.
I think it was in October.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh no, in Australia, 24th. Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, I think gold is gonna move up here. See,
Go, whatever the digit.
GJ
Is moving
is
down.
GG looks like it's pushing down, but it's kind of rangy. Sorry, this is like a range, no trade range from here to here. No trade range.
Well, what about the sell? If we did sell 153601 in diesel.
15361. Up from here?
I didn't see your screen today.
Oh no. I'll show you my screen. Around 153 here, 600, did you say?
Yeah.
153, 600, I think that's still in a range. It's not a nice range, it's a dirty range. It's a dirty range. Maybe once price starts breaking this channel, closes below the channel, retest the channel, and then move down. I mean, that could be an idea in relation to channel. But I think sales on an hourly time frame below 153, 120 is way better from here.
Yep. But,
So waiting for this candle close is important in pound yen. If the next candle rejects the top and starts pushing down, we might take some sell. Does it make sense in relation to channel?
so the bank holiday, so nothing happened in the bank opening time, right?
We might get some
Same
push.
like now.
Yeah, it could be same like now. So if nothing happens, we close the stream and we sleep now. Yeah. Gold 30-minute candle close with a wick on the top, showing signs of continuation. Okay, a little bit rangy, but more than likely slowly pushing up. Okay.
It's difficult to find the trend in gold.
Yeah.
Which trend?
In gold, it's really important to wait for the next 28 minutes, or at least wait for one 15-minute candle to close and see what's going to happen. Pound yen looks like it's bearish, breaking support, making resistance, which is good. We need the next 30-minute candle to reject this channel and then start pushing. We're gonna do that regardless of the structure. It might push down. Yeah, not the best price action.
Not like a Thursday.
Yeah,
Because of bank holiday.
that's correct. That's oh wow. Okay, we are moving in the original direction in gold. I was waiting for sales below 1791.65. If this candle flips bearish,
Yep.
we are definitely going to hit 1787.80. Market's going to open up in the next 28 minutes. It's going to be interesting to see if it's actually going to bring some volume in or not.
You're talking about the 1 hour candle.
In
If
gold?
1 hour candle, yeah, in flip bearish, so you want to sell.
Yep, 1 hour and 2 hour. That's right. Oh, beautiful.
AUD NPR is bearish nowadays.
Is it slow? My God.
Actually, what is US 30 means?
US 30 means top 30 companies in US stock market. US 30. It's also called DJI, the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. Yeah, I'm actually looking into US 30. Interesting, really interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. It's
Maybe cold or raining.
yeah, cold. Up to 5 degrees Celsius. Okay.
It's 25.
All right, looks like gold is moving in its original direction. Right now, 2-hour candle is looking very nice. If this 2-hour candle flips bearish, only looking better for a push down today. Gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen exactly. Waiting for this hourly candle to close in the next 17 minutes. Very interesting, getting interesting and interesting here.
Almost. Play berries now.
All right, beautiful. All right, now at this point in time, what I want to see is I want to see this hourly candle, the current hourly candle, to close bearish. If it does close bearish, yes, I'm going to think about sales, and the traffic on the left hand side on the downside is looking better. Okay, so for buys, I have to wait. I'm going to wait for the buys. For buys, obviously, if this 30-minute candle rejects the bottom and starts pushing up, breaking the high, we might retest the daily high, but we do have a room for a correction. So a correction could be a trade for today. Just waiting. All right, so the 15-minute candle actually closed with a wick at the bottom. Closed below 1791.65 again, as we planned. Now, the real question is this 2-hour candle and the hourly candle going to flip bearish? If this hourly candle flips bearish, I mean, the bias is sell, which is below 1791.65, and nothing has changed. So anybody looking for a buy will need to see a support. We haven't seen a clear support yet on a higher time frame. On a 30-minute, yes, we do see a support, but on a higher time frame perspective, such as 4-hour, we are still bearish. 2-hour, we are still bearish. I mean, not fully bearish, but it's rejecting the top. So we just want to see candles rejecting the top, breaking its own low, and then start pushing down in this clear range. That's what we want to see. All we have to do is wait. Waiting is the most important part in trading. If you can't wait, I don't know how you're going to trade.
Hello, Anuj.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Hello.
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. How's everything over there?
Good, Reef. Everything's early morning, huh?
Yeah. Not that early morning. Like for some reason, I just couldn't find your like stream yesterday.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I like Halifax time. I woke up around like 7:30, and then there was no stream. I thought, okay, let's wait for half an hour. And at 8 and 8:30, I couldn't really find any stream. That was very weird.
On Discord, was it Discord?
Yeah, Discord.
Oh, interesting. Cause I was live yesterday, throughout the session, and I was
Well,
like, oh, nobody came. Okay,
Yeah, I saw your live
everybody
video.
must be tired.
maybe there was something with the Discord yesterday. Not
Hmm.
really sure, because I couldn't really find any stream. So I tried to, I logged out and logged in again, like 3 times, but didn't really find it. I was like, okay, it's fine. Just gonna finalize my account
Right.
on the side.
Maybe sometimes just only the voice, you know. If you go to the which one?
Only the voice is
PM.
active and not the,
You
oh,
didn't
the
see the
PM
voice?
lounge.
Yeah, PM lows. Yeah. Did you check there yesterday?
I was looking for live session though, but I didn't see any live session. So is that what happened, Anush?
Could be, yeah. I was
Could
actually,
be,
I was in the Discord waiting
yeah.
for the guys to show up in the PM lounge, and nobody showed up.
Probably that's why.
Yeah,
Silly me.
that's
Sorry.
right. Yeah,
Guys, this should have been yesterday.
so yesterday's recap is definitely in the YouTube. So yesterday's price action was actually very clear. The sell we took yesterday in gold from here. So we took a sell from here, right? And that was actually one of the best price action ever. Below 1787.80. So the recap is definitely in the YouTube. So I would suggest to go
37.
through it. Yeah.
Absolutely. The whole thing is on YouTube. Okay, nice. I'll definitely check it out. How's your trading going, Sabine? How's it so far?
Going good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
Well, I told Anuj, I gave him the news. Now I'm going to give you the news as well. So no more demo account for me. I'm going live.
All right.
Going
That's
live
it.
from today?
No, from tomorrow.
From tomorrow. Right.
Yeah, so I sent out the fund already. Anuj told me exactly how much to put in the account to do a modest start, not to be, you know, go all the way in. So
That's right.
I
That's right.
like
Yeah.
what he said. Just definitely gonna follow that advice, and fund is gonna go in the account tomorrow. But I believe tomorrow, are we trading tomorrow though?
Tomorrow I think it's a clear day. Oh no, there is a news, but we'll be live. We'll be live, definitely live.
You would like tomorrow too.
Yeah, not sure about the YouTube channel, but we'll be live in the group, 100%.
Yeah, Fridays are kind of a little bit iffy day for me because Friday is like my Monday.
All
At
right,
work.
all right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and I come with Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Tuesday because Tuesday is my Friday.
Uh-huh.
It's messed up over here.
Yeah.
But I guess the volume time like that.
So you're Wednesday and Thursday is your weekends?
You know what? You are so right. Because my work starts on Friday, goes through the weekend, okay, and then ends on Tuesday.
All right.
My actual busy day started from tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah. Friday, Saturday is my busy day.
Full on day. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a schedule I miss. But then I think, okay, I'm getting a little bit off time in the weekdays so that I can get some stuff done, some like important stuff, you know, like if I have to go to a government office, I can just go, but on the weekend I cannot go.
That's
So
right. Yeah.
not bad, I guess. And then like for Forex, I'm like for live sessions, I'm giving 3 days in a week. I should have given at least 4, but trying to make a career change over here also. Let's see what happens.
That's right.
Just
Yeah.
like fingers crossed.
Oh. All right, interesting. Now, at this point in time, looking at the hourly candle, we are still hanging around 1791.65. So, we want to see the real question we're going to ask this hourly candle is it going to close below 1791.65, or is it going to close above? If it closes above, the signs for sell are only looking weaker and weaker. So if we are looking for a buy, I mean, it could be a valid idea, but we want to wait for this hourly candle to close in the next 7 minutes. Obviously, looking at the 2-hour candle obviously did a liquidity grab on the top, and it respected the previous candle's high. Wow, looking at the candle movement right now, it's kind of moving in a freakish way. Oh, wow. Look at gold. Okay, it's kind of freaky. And today's market, it looks like Freaky Friday market. So that's interesting.
Freaky Friday on a Thursday.
That's right. Oh, wow. Okay, so we are 8 minutes away from the market open, so it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen exactly. Are we going to push down? If we are pushing down, the next hourly candle might just push through this clear traffic. If it closes below 1791.65, especially as a bearish candle, we might break through the downside. That's what's going to happen. So it's a really important idea to wait for the next 6 minutes. Rushing in trade right now is not the best idea. Oh, wow. Rangy. Super rangy.
5 minutes is looking rangy, yeah.
Yeah.
If you see the 1 hour, let's say closing above the previous candle's close, then and if someone tries to get into the buy, would that be like a really impulsive entry in the market?
Oh, actually, that's not going to be an impulsive entry. That's actually a proper buy. It's just the fact that in the next 6 minutes, the market's going to open up. And we are not sure how the market's going to react to that idea. But if this hourly candle engulfs the previous hourly candle, there's still chances to fill the wick on the upside and retest the daily high. It's just that we want to see how the candles are going to react around 1791.65. But now this is like a key level, 1791.65. So we want to see how price reacts around this level. Is it going to break above? If it's going to break above, more than likely we're pushing up. If it's going to stay below, buys are conservative, still conservative. But if it stays below, sells are looking better. Because there's a clear traffic. We are not ranging on the downside. And this is like today's price action. So throughout the Asian session, we pushed up. All right, so we pushed up. Beautiful, we pushed up. London session, we range and we started pushing down, almost sort of like liquidity grab to continue the movement throughout the Asian session. But if we go to the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame, what we can see is the trend. The most recent valid trend is a bearish trend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, potential lower lower high. So if the higher time frame is the king after all, we have to kind of be conservative on a counter trend sort of a trade, especially when we see 3 bearish hourly candles. So I have to wait. Definitely have to wait for the next 3 minutes. So the real question right now is this hourly candle going to close bearish below 1791.65? Or is it going to close above? Anything that's going to happen in between is just like indecisive movement. And that's something we don't want to see, especially because of the fact that it's a bank holiday today. We want to we want to take it easy in today's price action. Definitely easy. We only take something that makes sense So if we were to give points to our trades out of 10, it has to rate a 8 or a 9 because it's a bank holiday today. If the trade is like, oh, maybe 6.5, 7.5, it's not gonna work. You have to give it a full-on 8. You should be like, okay, you know what? I'm taking this trade because I'm gonna give this trade an 8 out of 10. The market structure makes sense. Higher time frame price actually makes sense, and the structure is also being respected. We broke the support, rejecting it. We did a deeper retest, a liquidity grab, potential liquidity grab. So I mean, yeah, that's the idea right now.
Beautiful. The market is gonna react funny because it's bank holiday, right?
Yeah.
How'd you find that out, by the way, if it's bank holiday or not?
So what you can do is you can go into Forex Factory first thing. So this should be your first ritual in the morning. Before you look into the market, you log into your Forex Factory, and you check into the calendar first. And today's Thursday, obviously, and the market's going to open up in the next few hours. So in my calendar, it tells me Friday is a bank holiday, but in fact, this is still a Thursday in US. So what I do is, now I'm not clear out of the calendars. So what I do is I go into the market tab, and the market tab tells me everything. It tells me, hey, it's a US bank holiday. So it tells me when the, yeah. So it's like there's nothing happening. US bank holiday apparently. But we might see some liquidity. So we might see some push. I'm just anticipating a push, and I'm not going to stay too long today because obviously it's a bank holiday. It doesn't make sense to stay and hunt something that's not going to happen. So I have to kind of be easy on today's market.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah, Australia's ahead of North America.
That's right. Yeah.
In terms of time, and I believe in terms of like almost everything. North Americans would like that statement.
Sorry,
No.
North America?
Sorry?
What's happening in North? What's happening in North America?
Like the time wise, the Australians are ahead of of the North Americans, but I think it's not just time. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
The North American viewers are going to get offended now. They're going to be like, oh, who is this guy?
I mean,
my
you
gosh.
know, like when the winter season hits over here, oh wow, super cold, like blowing, like wind blowing, chilly, and like -5 already.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure you guys don't see that kind of weather though. Like, no offense to any North American viewers, but like we know what cold is over here though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the weather over there in Australia?
Right now, it's kind of a summery vibe. Not a lot of cold, not a lot of wind. Sometimes a little bit of rain, but yeah, it's okay. Not too extreme.
Today we
at this point.
experienced a thunderstorm.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was hot in the morning, and Sabine and me, we were actually close by when the thunder hit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How close?
We were actually in the same hall, right, Sabine?
Yep. Same place.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
interesting. So the hourly candle closed below 1791.65, but it closed dodgy. So not a good sign. It's like an early sign for us to be like, hey, you know what? If the candles are gonna range, you stay out of the market. Taking a position right now is just risky, especially because of the fact that previous hourly candle closed dodgy. That's telling us there's a 50% chance for the price to push down, 50% chance for the price to push up. So right now, the current hourly candle actually did a potential retest around 1791.65. If it's going to break its low, we might start pushing down because of the fact that high time frame structure is still a sell. But taking a trade right in the first few minutes of the market open is always risky. That's just a simple fact, right? Now, I'm patiently waiting. So I've actually placed the sell stop right here. Few pips below the current candle's low. Few pips below. Now what I might do is...
So where you going to put the stop loss?
Stop loss is like in about... my position got activated. In about 20 pips from my entry point right here. Right here. Oh, beautiful. It's moving. It's moving. Let's see. Now, this is going to be the risk management for this trade because this is an impulsive entry idea, a pending order taken with market volume anticipation. If the candle starts rejecting the bottom, especially because it's a bank holiday, I might close the position in like in less pips than the original pips applied, right? So I don't want to lose all the money that I applied. I'm still in the trade and my magic keys is active. If things don't make sense, I might close my position anytime. Ooh, we are pushing down. Beautiful.
That's nice.
Oh, we are pushing down. Let's see. And all right. 1 pip in profit. 1 pip in profit.
I believe there is volume. Like, not that much, but at least.
Beautiful.
Do you think the high rollers are taking off, or just the bank that's taking off, but everyone is still live in the game?
Still in the position, still actively thinking about risk management. That's the end of the story. You know, risk management is the end of the story. Still in it. The first few minutes in the market open. Just relax. So if I'm uncomfortable anytime, I might close half of the position. Obviously, we on a 30-minute, we saw an engulfing price action. Candles engulfed the previous bullish candle, rejected this 1791.65. That was like a key level for us. This is just beautiful. So all we need is some sort of volume in the market. If the volume is presenting itself in the market, beautiful. But have to be alert about the fact that, hey, man, it's rangy. The most recent price action, side by side, it's a rangy price action. So this is the most recent candle that's breaking through. So have to be alert. Definitely have to be alert. Still in the position. Still in the position. So what we don't want to see is we don't want to see abrupt rejection. We don't want to see candle rejecting the bottom pretty hard. We want to see candles breaking through and have a easy time. Have a easy time. Let's see.
What's the target for today for gold? Like in a bank holiday, how much do you think it should be?
My target, one of the points of interest is 1797.80. So if the price hits 1787.80, I'm going to be out of my position fully. That's the end of the story. Maybe not fully. Maybe I would say 50% at least. 50% at least. So 1787.80 is a point of interest for me. All right. So.
Run.
If today is not a bank holiday, it's 1787.80, yeah?
Yep.
But no volume.
Oh, wow, we're starting to reject the bottom now. At this point of time, if the candle starts exceeding like in about 6 pips. I'm definitely gonna close at least half of the position. So kind of relaxed here. Still relaxed. My magic keys on my hand. See. Alright, so the first 5-minute candle out of the hourly candle rejected the top, closed bearish with a wick at the bottom, showing sign of continuation, which is actually good. We are just waiting here, patiently waiting. Patiently waiting and waiting. Not a lot of volume seen in gold. Not a lot of volume seen in gold. All right, so the real question right now for the current 15-minute candle is this 15-minute candle going to close below, I would say 1790 flat? Is it going to close below 1790 flat, or is it going to close above? So if it's actually going to close below 1790 flat, it's only showing sign of continuation, which is good. But if it closes above, it's not good. Not good.
Since this is a bank holiday, do you think that the bias for gold should be a sell? There's not going to be much trading for gold.
I wouldn't say it's going to be sell just because of the fact that it's a bank holiday. We can see movement in any direction. It's just a matter of how the big institutions are going to push their money, or are they going to retrieve their money out of their position. If they're going to remove their liquidity, or they're partaking out of the gold's market, it's just going to range side by side, as it's ranging side by side. But what we might see is, if there's no volume, we might see a market correction. If there's no volume throughout the session or throughout the day, why did it push up, right? It doesn't make sense. So maybe we might see a correction. But that's just an anticipation. It's not something we can calculate, or it's not something we see by fact, right? So market correction is a thing. It's actually a thing. It happens all the time, market correction.
Makes sense. Absolutely.
All right, 15-minute candle is about to close in the next 4 minutes. It's really interesting what's going to happen in the next 4 minutes. Now, here's something I might do, right? So, I mean, I took a position and I'm okay about the result. You know, I'm definitely expecting either a loss or either a win. But hey, I should be okay about closing my position anytime. If I don't feel like it, if I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not going down in my direction. It's not moving in my direction. I might just close it. I mean, that's a strong decision. That's like a person trying to practice control over the trade. And I would love to practice control over the trade, because that's only going to build confidence, and I'm not losing a lot of money in the market. It's like 2, 3, 4 pips in a controlled close. It's just amazing. So at this point in time, I'm preparing myself for a potential position closer as well. Still in it. 3 more minutes left. It's getting interesting. Three more minutes.
This 5-minute candle is doing good, right? What do you think about it?
5-minute candle. Our 5-minute candle is actually looking ugly. It's
Really?
actually looking ugly. Yep, because 5-minute made a support. We don't want to see a support, right? I mean, if there's a support, as long as price breaks that support, it's okay. Especially because a higher time frame is still bearish. We don't want to see a support. We want to see candles breaking breaking low and staying below the support. So for now, in my head, 1790 flat is a very important level. I want to see how the price is going to dance around this level. Are we going to break this level, or are we actually going to reject it and just range just because there's no liquidity in the market? That could be the case. That simply could be the case.
It's actually going to break that 1790 flat. I believe it has more capability to push all the way down.
Oh, wow. Rejecting. Wow. Two more minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close, and it's rejecting pretty abruptly. I haven't closed half yet. I'm still putting my hands on the trigger. It's still on the trigger. My magic keys are still on. Let's see.
This 2-hour candle is grab a lot of liquidity, making a long wick, right? So it should be go down.
That's right. That's what the normal price action. That's what the normal price action tells us. Yep, true. But again, it's the market, and the market can do anything at the end. You know, it's always like that. So in that case, the best thing is to be like, hey, you know what? I took a trade and I managed. That's it. Now it's very dodgy price action. 1 more minute left for this 15-minute candle to close.
Where to put the stop sign, the stop loss?
My stop loss is around 1792. 1792. Yep, 1792. Oh, wow. Okay. Price still rangy. Still rangy. Oh, okay. All right, so the question is answered now. 15-minute candle actually closed below 1790 flat with a wick at the bottom showing more signs of continuation. So at this point in time, it only makes sense for the price to show volume pushing down. So we will see what's going to happen. Again, the risk management is in our head. The market is definitely moving in a funny way. So just relax and be alert on the part of the risk management. That's it.
So fast?
Really funny, right?
Yeah. If I was taking this trade, I can't hold this position.
Yeah.
Would you call that a liquidity grab? This particular current 50-minute candle.
So we kind of have to wait for the close. If this candle abruptly moves up, I mean, definitely a liquidity grab. We can't say it's a liquidity grab yet. We will see. We will see in the next few minutes.
Gold does this pretty often, right?
Yep.
Flipped. Okay.
More than likely, I think gold's price action is going to be rangy. It's super rangy. Previous hourly candle closed bearish. I mean, it's just funny. Really funny. So the 30-minute candle is about to close in the next 12 minutes. It's actually really funny. Not a lot of decisive movement. The volume's increasing, obviously. Right now, it was like, previously it was like 70K or something. Right now, or more, the volume's actually increasing, which is good, which is still a good sign. I'm still in the trade. Still in the trade. 15-minute candle closed below with the wick at the bottom as we read the market. So one of the best ways to manage risk will be, for example, if this 15-minute candle breaks its own high at this point in time, I think that's going to be the best. If the candle breaks its own high, I'm going to close in about 50% right there. Let's see. That was some really funky price action from gold at the bottom, right?
Right. It just flipped. Now it's going up. It should flip again and go down with the volume.
If this flip again, then it's more chance to hit the target.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. What's going to happen in the next 10 minutes?
Let's see.
Hey,
Hello,
Kevin.
hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Kev?
It's already fixed a bit. How are you? How are you guys?
Kevin, how you been?
Yeah, alright. Shitty month. Internet bread.
Oh no. I hope it's not that shitty. Seeing less volume with GJ.
Sorry, I got cut off. Can you say that again?
You're seeing less volume with GJ? Or what are you
Can you
saying?
say that again? So my internet just went off.
All right. Oh no, Kevin's being mistreated by the internet provider. The IPS. The IPS is targeting you.
You said something like, it's like when you speak, the moment you speak, it's like.
Maybe it's too far. I'm speaking from too far. That's why it's a little bit static.
Yeah, I'm in the train now. Hearing that.
It's better now. Okay, beautiful.
Kevin, your voice is kind of low, man. Is it because you're on a phone or something?
How about now?
Yeah, the volume's kind of low.
Still the same.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Maybe it's because of the internet. I'm at Stratfield, that's why. You know Stratfield, like. The whole area seems like no Wi-Fi zone. Yes, Sirif, you're saying something what I can hear you. Say again, bro.
Like you said that there was not so good trades this month. What do you think the reason was?
Because it's a nice bullish move. A lot of pace, so you gotta be like stop somewhere. There has to be some kind of adjustment or some kind of concentration, right? So maybe because of that. Next one will be better, I think.
Right, yeah. I mean, next month is going to be the end of the year month, so should be interesting.
Yeah, I think it'll be way better. Especially GJ. I would prefer GJ because I need to London. But GU is like I need to look at two news. If it's GJ, I can only look at farm news, so I prefer GJ, and then GJ looks like that.
Yeah, gold is looking like GJ right now. It's looking pretty ugly. Pretty ugly.
Still everything looks so bullish to me. Even GJ on a daily looks so nice for buying.
Aha.
Yeah. You think should people close half their trade by seeing this 15-minute time frame close with the bullish trend?
In gold reef, is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes, sir. Gold.
Yeah, I mean, a 30-minute candle is going to close in the next 6 minutes, and the 30-minute is still looking good, right? I'm actually constantly switching in between time frames in my terminal, and 30 minutes is still looking good. But to be honest, looking at the retracement, it's quite expected. It's just that it did a funky price action below 1790 flat, so that's something to look out for. If it's going to happen again, definitely I'm going to close my position then. But right now, it's a very regular price action. Candles making a high, respecting the previous candle's high. That means the structure is still there. The price is still respecting the structure. That means there's still chances to push down. So I'm actually still in it. Haven't closed any percentage just because I was letting the structure to play out. So we will see. We will see what's going to happen. My anticipation is still a bearish push. So in the next 5 minutes now, at this point in time, the real question is the second 15-minute candle out of the hourly candle going to close between below 1790 flat or not? Now, if this 15-minute candle is going to close above 1790 flat, it's not a good idea to hold the position. So that's the real question. So let's just wait for 5 more minutes. In the next 5 minutes, if we see some kind of bullish action, it's just a good idea to kind of be like conservative on the part of holding. So we are still waiting 5 more minutes. All right, 5-minute candle doing almost engulfing price action, which is good. Yeah, rangy market, super rangy market. That's it. A simple answer, super rangy market.
So if this 15-minute candle close bearish, bullish, you're gonna close the position.
I might close some percentage out of my position, or even full. It depends at that time. Let's see. I'm thinking about 50% at least. So
It depends on how it moves, right? Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to repeat. I don't want to see any funky action below 1790 flat. That's as simple as it could be. If there's going to be funky action again, I am out. Because if there's some sort of funky action at the bottom, more than likely it's just going to push up. So kind of being aware here. Let's see.
Short term buy till 1800 or so. So I will not see a replacement. how's today, guys? Any good trades today?
Oh no, this is the first trade of the day. First
still in the
trade of the day.
Are you gonna take or did you already take the trade?
I took the trade already.
Oh,
Just taking trade here.
did you enter that on the basis of 5?
On the basis of on the basis of that was, I think, 30. Yep. So the first 30-minute candle rejected 1791.65, and yeah, that was it.
And on push was to the upside.
Wow, gold is having a really hard time. Really hard time pushing down. Really hard time.
Like a tug of war between buyers and sellers for the
Yep.
gold right now.
Yep. A definite tug of war here. More seconds. Real question is the second 15-minute candle going to close below 1790, or is it going to close above? 20 more seconds.
After this, I'll prefer bullish opening and then I'll look to buy
Aha. Is that 5 minute?
15.
Aha.
Simply based on 15 minutes.
Yeah, buys could play out. Yeah, that's right.
Because London push was up. So it's
Aha. Our 15-minute candle actually closed around 1790 flat. Okay, not a interesting price action right now. Not a interesting price action. Ow! Oh, this happened in my terminal. Or okay, I clicked on another pair. All right, so looking at gold right now from an hourly perspective, still bearish, which is good, but we're still lingering around 1790 flat. Previous 30-minute candle closed bullish, bearish, below support, a good sign with a wick at the bottom, still looking good. The last 30-minute in the candle, we are 30 minutes in the market open already. If this 30-minute candle is to reject the top and then start pushing down, the structure for sell is still there for me. All right, kind of makes sense still. But I also have to look at the fact that, hey, you know what? I'm actually trying to time my trade. And looking at the timing, now I've been holding it for almost 30 minutes. And it hasn't moved significantly in my direction. So I might just hold it for the next 5 or 6 minutes. If I don't like it, that's the end of my position. Because 5 minutes looking rangy, nothing special. 1 minute, I mean, it's starting to show bullish variations here. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Let's see. 30.
Hey, thank you. I call it a day today.
Oh, no worries, Sabine. No worries.
Okay,
It was
thanks.
good talking to you after
And,
so long, Sabine.
yeah, good day for Shahib, and then good night for Anuj and Kevin.
That's right.
Good night, Sabine. I'll talk to you
Good
again
night.
soon.
Okay, talk to you.
Anyway, Sharif, how's your trading going?
Oh, yeah, so I have some news for you. So basically, I have moved to the live trading account from the demo. No more demo for me. Yeah, Anuj was really happy. Like, yeah, that's what I wanted to hear from you. Come on, some action.
Yep.
Real action.
Yep. I have
Yes.
real prefer you gotta have real account.
Absolutely. So the account is live. Like, hopefully it's gonna be live by tomorrow. Like, it's already made up and everything. I sent the fund in the market. It's gonna come in the account by tomorrow, I guess, or by tonight. So yeah. Looking
Are you
forward to
gonna
do.
utilize your leverage? Do you guys have leverage over there?
Oh yeah. Of course we do. But we're definitely not going to do. I'm going to go step by step according to what Anuj is teaching us, right? So
Yes,
I'm
boss.
definitely going to play it safe and definitely rely on the price action and not heavy on the leverage game. Not right now, at least. Yeah, just gonna risk
Difference on
everything.
way.
Yeah, but like I'm just excited about the whole live trading thing. Just want to feel that how it actually feels, and then had to do some like mindset kind of thing as well. Because I heard that people get emotional when it comes to real
Yep.
trading, right?
Yep.
So
People
I have
lose
to
money
work.
because they trade a lot, but not trade at all. Only trade on only specific, only good-looking trades. It can be like, I think this looks
Only
nice.
good
So like,
looking trade. Yeah,
yeah,
have to
only
be
good looking.
biased. Has to be good looking. Beautiful
Yeah,
trades,
you gotta be
otherwise no.
very biased. Be very biased. If you're
Ugly
skeptical,
trades, stay away.
don't go. Don't go against your instincts.
Okay. Yeah, I guess instinct is something that becomes stronger and much more decisive if you have that strong mindset and that training, and you have that basic down for yourself. So absolutely. Right now, I can't really just rely on instinct itself. I believe that's something that you guys can do right now. I'm still in the like learning phase, so I'm just relying on the basic price action maneuver at this point. But hopefully, I look forward to get to you guys' level.
Yeah, you can be better. Not my level.
Oh no, no. You're like it's not the market volume. It's like you yourself, like your volume. Like you move.
Lol.
Uh,
That's amazing, amazing. The amount of courage you need to do that, Kevin. That's just like respect, bro.
I think you'll do it too. I think you're gonna do way better than me.
Oh no, just don't encourage me so much. Let me do a modest start. Let's see how my motion works in this trading platform with live account, and then I guess I know that I'm definitely going to have to work on my mindset as well a little bit, and I will have to, like a retest will happen with me. That I know, but hopefully it's gonna be back on track.
Seems like it will. The way you're sounding, the way you're like planning and stuff.
Thank you.
Everything will go smoothly.
Yes, sir. Hope so. Yeah, and of course you guys are there, so I'm not alone. That's the biggest advantage I have on my side. That amazing minds surrounded
Really,
me.
yeah,
So
but it's Anuj.
what's that?
I'm really, it's just Anuj. New York is too late.
I know.
Too late for me.
Do you think Kevin is being a little bit modest over here?
yeah, Kevin
Yeah.
is always modest. This guy,
Modest Kevin.
modest Kevin. That's right. The dynamic volume modest Kevin guy. He's the volume in the market. You know.
He's the volume in the market.
Yeah.
When it moves, it moves.
Actually, I'm a thief. Come over here and then grab whatever I can grab and then run away.
Beautiful.
I see opportunity, but still I'm like, I'm not in the mood today to steal anything, and I'll be like, okay, I'm done.
Wow, like even if it's a beautiful trade, like not an ugly trade, still you will be like,
Even if it's beautiful, if I'm like outside, or maybe I don't want to, or maybe I don't feel like, I'll be like, you know what, this tomorrow, or maybe this next week.
nice.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Because
wow.
if you take, that's when you're on risk. But if you don't take at all, you're not risking anything.
Yeah,
So
right,
it's
absolutely.
like when you enter, you're there to make money. But if you're like not feeling it, so what's the point of risking any of your money? You won't feel. I mean, if it's profit, then yes, go for it. Obviously, the more profit you have, the more money you can risk. But if you're like, then just follow your instinct, follow your instead.
And you wouldn't be give advice. My I think some of my hairs on my hand just like stands, like whoa, like reality is setting in.
I mean,
Nice.
since you're beginning out, right? Like when you iterate it, once you place it in, don't look
Yeah.
at it, just go, because everything is there, right? Your stop loss is there, your TP is there, just let it run. Just be okay to leave the table when you already placed the trade. Just let that trade be like already set up perfectly. Because in the beginning, you just keep on looking and hope, and then you start on to go on some other stuff like grade and some other stuff like removing the stop loss or maybe increasing or decreasing the stop loss. In the beginning, just
Right.
like learn to let go.
Yeah, I guess that's something that like beginner traders have to learn, like how to control the emotion part of the trading, because I believe sometimes for the emotion in itself, we actually either lose or gain a lot, or lose a lot and lose so much that we don't even feel like coming at all. So just have to do that management over there and just make it sustainable trading for ourselves.
You basically just learn to let go. Even though you're
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think it's about your instinct. Am I right? Like is that what you're saying?
not insane. No, I'm saying it's like once you're in there, like you gotta be like you know why you're in there. Like your support is there, your TP is there, right? Just let it play out. In the beginning, you're like, oh, I think I need to close. Oh, I think I need to. Okay, like once you're in a profit, maybe yes, you can put it to break even, right? But if you're not in break even, you're like, one is to is running at 1:1. But let's say you're usually 1:2 trade risk reward, right? But if you're like 1:1, please go for break even. But while it's not even 1:1, don't touch your stop loss. Don't move your TP, or don't be like, oh, maybe this is gonna happen, oh, that is gonna happen, or maybe add more cushion. Just don't. Once you set your, once you pull the bullet right, just like just stay there and then do nothing. Just look at it fall with your stop loss, or look at your bullet missing the stop loss. I mean, that's how I metaphorically say. Now once the bullet is out, let it run and stop and just look. Don't do anything. Don't try to call the wind fairy or the rain fairy or whoever.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right. Absolutely. No, it does make sense. Absolutely. Anuj, what do you think about the sell bias about gold?
Yeah, a rangy market. That's what it is. A rangy market. So I think it's going to take some time before moving down. So 4-hour candle right now is retracing because 4-hour candle is coming to a close. I think in the next 18 minutes it's going to retrace a little bit higher, and that's just ugly. You know, being part of the retracement is definitely ugly. So yeah, still in the trade. It's just a little bit funny.
It's gonna open it next 18, 19 minutes. I feel like there's a bullish coming, maybe.
There could be, yeah. If there's a bullish engulfing, that's right.
I'll still wait for the
Team.
M5 breakout structure. 5 base is good, but M5 breakout structure is yet to happen. It looks nice though, but I'm still skeptical. Like, I'll wait. Seems like win. Yes. too much slow. Because on the higher time frame, it looks like it's still supposed to go down, but the low time frame it looks like it's going up. But I'll just follow the higher time frame, and now I'm like, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna follow the day too. Even though I wasn't looking, I was, and then I just heard my alerts go off, like use GBPJPY. But then I'm like, nah. Or boys, see you. I don't know. See you soon again, I guess.
Are you leaving, Kevin?
Yeah, I need to go home. I'm just heading
You
home.
have to go. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Go safely home, buddy. I'll definitely talk to you soon. Yeah.
Alright, you do. I know you'll do good. Patience.
Thank
Patience
you.
is good.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. We definitely have to discuss more
Yep.
about
Yeah. No trade
trading
taken is
itself.
also a good trade taken.
Wow, that should be a bumper sticker. That you know what? It's sometimes the stuff you say, like half the stuff are the like car bumper stickers. Everyone should like read about it.
Oh my god!
Beautiful.
In our country, right? The
Yeah.
cars have crazy bumper stickers.
Really?
The
Wow.
cars, the truck, yeah, the big trucks.
Oh, okay. We don't
Yeah.
really have that much, but trucks sometimes they have some like some of them have positive stuff, and some of them like so funny, like the drivers at the back.
Yeah, that's right. You're
They will
funny, yeah.
laugh their ass off. Yeah. So like Kevin's got the funny one down, but the funny part is that they're not just funny. They're like the good advice, the appropriate stuff. That's what I
Thank you
like.
very much. It's all because of meat. Oh, sorry, food.
Oh, meat? Did you say
Wait,
meat
what?
first?
I'm wrong, sorry.
He's
No,
gonna
I-
talk
Oh.
about diets now.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought.
partial vegetarian. I'm vegetarian at home. I eat meat outside.
Does your family know?
They know. They're like,
Oh,
stop.
they
How
know.
can I not? How can I stop eating meat? They were like, oh, you who loves Japanese food, even sushi and stuff like that. Wow, it's been so long that I haven't had Japanese.
I
Just
like that.
reminded me.
I'm just exactly like that. I don't really have a bias towards any kind of food. I just like them all. You know, food is food. So why
Yep.
say no to something?
Yeah, but I would not prefer pumpkin and brinjal. I love pumpkin
Pumpkin.
seeds though. I love pumpkin seeds, but not pumpkin.
I like pumpkin. Like if you can make the, I'm not really sure what you call it back like over there in Nepal, but we call it bharta.
Mm-hmm.
But is that like a pie?
Like a pie, yeah,
Oh,
like pie, but
okay.
the let's say
Yeah, I
it's
have
a
it.
spicy pie.
Mm-hmm.
Not sweet pie, yeah. So
I'm sorry, no spicy. I know like a spicy. It's spicy make my bottom. Yeah, so I don't know.
oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, oh, that's why you're
it's like as if though I'm having a baby. I'm like
you have
struggling.
sweet, you're having a baby kind of feeling if you have spice. Oh man.
Yeah.
In the morning,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
about Canada, but in Australia there's no sprinkler. Everybody uses toilet paper.
Oh, we don't have like if we want we can use like we can install a sprinkler, but we have the good old fashioned watering pot.
All
If you know.
right.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
want to mention that, but I use that too.
Yep.
Yes, beautiful. It's like who knew like if the Canadians know exactly what we use the watering pot for, they will stop planting stuff.
Those pot are not only used in washroom, but there's a separate for food as well. It's very common in Nepal for food.
Yeah,
Not the bucket
yeah.
stuff, but the same shape thing.
I don't like really like the idea, the fact that okay, you know what, you have to use paper like toilet paper, like toilet paper only. Otherwise, you are a savage. Like Anush, what do you say? Like some people
Oh
say that,
my
like
God.
what? You don't use TP? Come on, you have to use TP. Like water is
Well,
like savage people's game.
No, yeah, I think. Oh my god, yeah, a lot of Asian countries like ours, we use mostly water than paper, right?
Yeah, of
Just
course.
water, yeah,
Yeah, we love nature. That's why we don't want any more trees down.
yeah,
Yeah, sprinkle, a little bit cool feeling, a little bit nice and relaxed feeling, all the
yeah,
way clean, you know. Those benefit all over.
yeah.
I would promote this to the white people to the hey, you know what? Just see how it feels. If you do it once, okay. If you don't like it, do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
do it once, you know what? I'm gonna bring the real stuff from back home, and you're gonna have to buy it at premium price. So you might want to start booking now.
Oh my god.
How the hell do we go from trading advice to 40?
Any
Lol.
advice to giving a baby,
Yeah,
but
that's
in a
right.
relaxed way.
That's right.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I like these conversations, man. Like going totally away from the market and into the bathroom.
Uh,
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Kevin, are you going from home? Like going from work to home, or what?
not to work. We went out to go dinner. Supposed to be
Oh,
massage, but it's too late.
oh, massage.
Yeah,
You go for massage?
supposed
Oh, man, I
yeah,
I
supposed
have
to be
to
there, but
go.
it's too late. So I'm like,
Yeah,
reschedule for
I'm
next
gonna go
Thursday.
for that massage thing as well. That's a really good idea you gave me, Kevin. Thanks a lot.
It's so good, especially after gym.
Wow.
After dinner, you go to massage and come back home and then be like flat dead.
Wow. Look at you, living the millionaire lifestyle.
You can say billionaire, not millionaire.
I meant like the future millionaire.
I'm
Yeah.
saying billionaire, not millionaire. I think billionaire is
Oh,
better.
nice. Yes, billionaire. Wow,
Yeah.
that's the target. Very good.
I
Very
mean,
good. I
the
like
way
that.
you live right now is the same way you're gonna live in the future. So, yep, my name.
Yeah, I wonder if billionaires use TP only, no water. If that's the case, we should move it to TP, boys.
oh my god, yeah. Who
Uh,
knows?
There's no difference. I mean, there's no difference between them and us. It's just the same, but it's just the only difference is they have more money in the bank account. We don't. That's the only difference. The rest, everything is the same. Literally the same.
I
You think
think a
billionaires are
little bit
more
differently
happier
though.
or more? Yeah, it's still the same. I mean, the way you look at $100, they look at $100 as $10,000. It's the same thing, same value, same watch, same car.
I Yeah, thanks for like sharing your side, but from my side, I think of it as a little bit different because people who reach that level, that
Mm-hmm.
billionaire level, I believe a, l- they have a little bit extra than the normal people because they're not even the 1%. They're like 0.1% of the world.
I
Wow.
seem to say they are able to provide.
What I am trying to say is that they have a different kind of mindset that they like they just grind and they just work on it, and no matter what, they just keep on grinding. No matter what the world says, no matter what the like their family or friend says, they keep on going like relentlessly, nonstop. So that's something that a lot of people lack in the real world, and that's why we are in the lower game, like some of us, and other people are just like shooting, and just going to the moon and Mars and whatnot. They're just like going up. It's a mindset game, I think. Like that's what I think so far from all the motivational videos I have seen, like hundreds of hours. Everyone's
Oh my god.
oh shoot, I did a little bit cheating there. It's not really my point of view. It's it's like what they're saying. That change your mind, you'll change your game. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, it's
So like,
almost like we want to keep that urge for the billion million. You know, we really want to keep the urge. If something looks like gold and tastes like gold, and we can clearly see it's a gold, it's definitely gold. You know, that's what billionaires do. They don't sit chill in their house. They have projects running all the way around, and they're constantly thinking. Their brain is a powerhouse. It's not just a dull machine looking at a Netflix show, or you know, just spending time looking at the porn or whatever. You know, they're enjoying life. Yeah, I mean, we can enjoy the life, but we want to go for the gold, not just for the silver. That's right. I mean, Kevin, when we said, Kevin, hey, you're going to be the millionaire. No, he's a billionaire. I mean, that's amazing. And the billionaires have that drive, and that rejection is like, no, hey, you know what? My brain is not just a normal brain. You know, 0.1%, 1%, 0.001%, whatever that is. You know, they want to keep it gold. They want to keep it more of a platinum if they could, you know? So, yeah, definitely. It's different. It's different. I mean, once you can provide, once you can multiply, I mean, it's just another human factory. That's exceptional, you know, and that's what we want. Change your mind, change your game. Wow.
exactly. And
Oh.
the I believe one philosophy of, I'm not sure like if it's all the billionaires or all the successful entrepreneurs or not, but if you're fearless, you'll be limitless. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the fear is what the middle class and the lower middle class and lot of us and the like we do have that fear that, okay, you know what, if we go for this project or this idea, we might fail and we might lose a lot. And the thing is, every successful people, they have lost a lot, and then like we only see the success, but like if we go in the background, they had so many losses, so many breakdowns,
Yep.
and so many fallouts that they should have quit right then and there, but they didn't
Oh, yeah,
because they were
that's true.
fearless. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Kevin early this morning, and we were talking about we were just talking about a few stuff, right? And I expressed how I want 6 abs till the end of the December, right?
Was it today?
Yeah, that was today.
Was
Was
it
it
today
today or yesterday?
Yeah. Wait.
I think this
Today,
morning.
yesterday. I haven't slept, so today is still today. It's already tomorrow. It's already tomorrow. Sorry, I'm lost.
It's tomorrow by maybe hour and a half over there.
It's already
Yeah.
tomorrow, but still.
Yeah, that's right.
It's still today.
Yeah, we were actually talking about this idea, and I told him, hey, you know what? I'm worried about the diet, and I'm worried about the exercise, high hit rate exercise. I'm worried about if I can give time. I'm worried if you know, and all these worries. And he told me to note down the fears. And just because Reef here noted down that if you fearless, you are limitless. Wow. And today I just realized one more time that, hey, you know what? If my fears are stepped aside, if I keep it aside, or even if I keep it at the front, that's just as fine. As long as I have a plan, I mean, just like our trading plan, there's always fear in the market. Market's going to be funny. There's going to be some sort of funny news. Biden's going to say, hey, funny, some sort of funny statement. The Fed Powell is going to say something funny. There's always fear in the market. But if we have a plan, the fear is almost like nothing. You know, so if you're fearless or if you face it, I mean, nothing is impossible. Nothing is... there's nothing we can't achieve if we are fearless. Absolutely, I agree in that. 100% agree in that.
Absolutely. So, Kevin, like you were talking about six pack over there.
Yeah, I was actually talking to him. I was saying, hey man, I have a December goal. I want to build 6 apps. And he said, all right, so tell me your plan. I was like, da 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 da. I want to do this. I want to do that. All right, so top 3 goals, and what is the goal you can achieve? And I was like, okay, I can achieve 6 apps till the end of the December, and I can work hard for it, you know. So we were talking about it, and okay, so what's stopping you? He goes, what's stopping you? I'm worried about diet. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. And he goes, but this is your plan already, right? So your plan is to work. Your plan is to have 6 apps, right? So why is the fear bothering you? It's just another obstacle in your head. It kind of makes sense.
Yes.
It's just an obstacle, you know. If I'm working for 6 app, I shouldn't be hesitant on diet. You know, he was giving me an example. If you're going out to drink and somebody gives you a Coke, are you gonna have that Coke just because somebody offered you? Maybe you're disciplined enough and you have a plan to work for your 6 apps, and it makes sense. You know, nothing stupid can happen to me unless I let it happen to me. All right. So the fears, I mean, nothing. Yeah. By the way, I actually closed my goal position.
Yeah, I
actually
know.
close.
It's not looking good.
Yep. It's just funny. Super duper funny.
Regarding what Anu's talk about, I'm just gonna say it in a very simple way, right? Anu was like way all over the place, right? So what happened is like Anu wanted to have abs, he had planned, right? It was exactly how he said it. I want to have abs. That is what he said, right? I want to have 6 packs of abs by this time. So in the beginning, I was like, "What do you want to achieve by next year or in the coming few months?" And he was like, he mentioned, he wrote it down 3 of those, but he only talked about what, and then he wrote 3 of them in like 30 seconds, and then I was like, okay, which one can you do out of those 3 goals? He's like, I can do the number 2 goal, which is my abs. So okay, so you wanna work on your abs thing? Okay, so first thing, what do you need to do in order to have abs? It was like, oh, workout, food, workout and food stuff, right? And then okay, and then in the head he's like, he might be tired, or he's like, I'm not sure whether I can do. I think I need to focus more on diet. You know, it's like analysis paralysis. Literally analysis paralysis. It's like, oh, food and stuff like that. It's like, it's like coming up with an excuse. So he's like that, right? So I told him like, what might stop you from getting where you want to be? I told him that, and I was like, my diet, and then let's say this discipline. I don't know what was his second, but I forgot. But it was like diet and discipline. So okay, so in that diet, I mean the what if you told me before, people how do billionaires keep making money, because they
Hey
focus on
guys,
the
what's
upside,
going
not the
on?
downside,
What's
right?
going on here?
What's this?
Ooh, we got Mandish in the house.
Hello, hello.
So
What's going on, diet and all?
What's up? What's up?
All good. How are you guys?
Good, pretty good.
Hello, Mandish. Hi, this is Riff here.
Hi, this is Mandish. Sorry, who? I couldn't quite get you.
You called me Riff. I
Riff.
think we spoke once, maybe before.
Alright. Yeah, nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you again too.
Steve, what are you guys turning on your video?
No, no, that's
video on?
just a figure of
No,
speech.
that was a nice joke, Kevin.
No, I really
I
don't.
bought it.
Okay, you're just saying so. All right.
No, I'm actually at work just checking on what's happening on the market.
Wow,
Yeah,
no volume, 0 volume.
bank holiday. Kevin, you were saying something, buddy, over there. That like.
Yeah, I got lost. I mean, the thing is like, so as a trader, right? Let's come to trading, right? Just to make it simple, way simpler, because So people are like, oh, that Lambo or that much money. Or we only look. Most of the people look at the upside, right? But instead of looking at the upside, look at the downside. Downside there are two, from your experience and from other experience, right? So in according to your experience, it'll be like you've been trying trading or maybe you've been doing wrong. You look at what you have done. Look at your history. Look at what is working out for you and what is not working out for you. And you look at the steps you have taken and then analyze on the steps you have taken and then keep on modifying and then refining your steps. Okay, first is that. Look at your history. And other history is like the other history as in what? I'm so lost.
Yeah, you were talking about downside. Look at the downside.
Downside. Yeah. Downside others, like once through your experience, one through other people experience. So that's like, bro, I'm so lost, sorry.
We were talking about perspective for fear. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I used to work out before, and everyone who used to work out with me, like I didn't really wait for anyone, or didn't really, feel like, okay, you know what, we should do it in a group. But hey, it's not a group effort. Yes, you can do it in a group, but it's like one person shows up today, and the next day that person won't show up. So it's like you might feel a little bit demotivated. Hey, I used to work out with this person, now that person is not here. So you might feel a little bit down. So I kept my mentality like strong, that you know what, if I work out, I'm gonna work out by myself and build myself. And everyone said, man, the abs is something that you should not target. It's really hard because your diet is shit. You got a shit diet. And then I got 8 packs.
Ooh.
When I used to work out. Yeah.
That's good.
I got 8 packs. Yeah. Now I don't. Now I got a little bit family pack, like a mini size family pack.
Yeah.
Because left working out a while back because I had to go back home. I was there for about a year, so working out just kind of got away. But when I used to work out, I used to work out with dedication. I didn't fear or listen to the naysayers. I was like, no, my target, I'm gonna complete it, no matter what. It was hard, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, it's so easy to give comments. It's like a guy with the money saying, money is not everything. Obviously, you don't know what is having money like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, not having money and building that money, right? Or creating that money from somewhere. Oh my God, yeah, that's true.
It's like when people say that poor people have money problems. Okay, I don't think of it like that way. Okay, like poor people don't have money problems. Okay, rich people have money problems. Okay,
Poor
because
people have
if
money
there's
problems.
money,
It's like
then
the perspective against money, the problem against money. They don't have money problems. They have problem against money.
exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Kevin. Yes, exactly. Because the rich people, like, they have problems because they have money. You know, like they have money problems. But hey, I need to like manage my tax here, or I need to pay my accountant this much. Okay, so how to get another accountant or how to get another tax break? You know, so like this and that, and that's because they have money. Okay, people who don't have money, how can they have money problems? They don't have money in the first place.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta make some bucks to have that problem, man. Come on, buy that problem for yourself.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, so it's all at the end of the day, it's the perspective and the mindset. So, Kevin, you have that billionaire mindset, my man. Keep it up and keep building
Really?
on ground on it.
You know any of those friends? Any of those friends?
Yeah, which one?
Do you have any of those billionaire friends that you're
Billionaire
saying
friend.
that I am like a billionaire mindset? That I have a billionaire mindset? Or is
Yeah.
it the videos from YouTube?
No, not everything's from YouTube, man. Oh, come on, give me some credit.
I thought you were speaking. I thought you were speaking from personal experience to your work and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it is personal only, only personal stuff. But yeah, the billionaire mindset, I like a lot of friends are there, a lot of people are there, all around us. I'm not gonna lie, they are all wonderful people, very nice and humble, but not everyone has that millionaire or the billionaire mindset, right? So let's say if you have 10 20 people in your group or in like friend circle, one of them might be a little bit different, right? So it's like it's like that. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that, by the way. I'm gonna have to like build myself, of course, like mindset wise and like everything. So hope
Yeah,
to learn
stop
from
saying
like.
those negative stuff. I'm not that. I'm not this. Be like, I will be.
Wow, yeah.
Maybe once
Hopefully,
you
yeah.
say negative, right? Add but. Be like but. I
Um,
may know, right? You prefer woman, right? But I prefer but. I'm not a boob guy. I'm a but guy. So always add a but
All
to
right.
any
hey
negative
Kevin,
stuff.
hey Kevin, Kevin, high five, high five.
High five. Oh, okay. You're
Bum
my buddy
here,
then. See,
bum
I
bum
get you
bum.
now. Yep, bomb. Yeah. So
Nice.
like once you say anything like self-depreciating, discouraging, or if anything's bad, just add a but to the end. Obviously, it's nice having but at the end, right? So, so if you're like,
I
I'm sad,
feel like
huh?
Kevin is not hearing himself, Anush.
Yeah. Like once you say negative about yourself or about about anybody, right? You just add but at the end and be like,
You always
I
have to add a
am
but.
poor, but I can do much more because I'm starting from the bottom, or maybe you're like, I'm not nowhere there, but I'm getting there. So always end with a positive. Don't be like, but, and just don't depreciate yourself.
Yeah,
Just
definitely gonna look forward to that but. Absolutely.
yeah, look forward to that but. Always that but.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Steve,
You
how's your car?
I overslept. Can you
Oh
believe
no.
that?
Oh no.
yes, I
I'm
believe
just
that.
waking up.
You lazy boy. I tell your mama, huh? I tell your mama.
Yeah, hey,
Lol.
how's your car? Is it gonna be fixed today or what?
Yeah, it's gonna be fixed today, but he has not called me yet.
Uh-oh.
That car cost me 1 grand.
Pips
Fix
What,
it
flying
or
what was the
just
away.
problem?
buy it?
Sorry?
What was the problem?
Pips flying away. Yeah,
The problem was the head gasket was blown.
Oh, engine. Okay.
Yup.
yeah. It seems like
You're racing.
Shredeep over here is racing. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
he's a racer. You're like pedal to the metal. Yeah, yeah, but I hope that car gets fixed for you soon.
Don't buy a new one.
Hope so too. I'm gonna sell that car anyways now.
Time to go for something fancy, huh? SUV.
Kinda.
Good idea. Your gold is shooting up again. I'm not shooting. I mean, it's going up. Bullish.
Is there a 15 minute engulfing? I'm not even looking at it. I was just waiting for engulfing.
There's 30 minutes.
15
Yeah,
minutes,
engulfing
10.
from here.
Yep, after
Engulfing from
the
here.
engulfing, I will have entered. I don't want to look at it because I also want to enter it. Oh, there is. Wow, that's exactly how I do. It was a low probability setup, but still. Nice. 30. Right, you can even buy now. Up until buy till 17.99.
Did you say
Wow, so stuff.
1799?
Yep.
Beautiful. Anuj, did you like close half or close full?
Actually, close full.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it wasn't looking ugly. Wasn't looking beautiful. It was just looking ugly as candles close by. Yeah.
Ooh, did a fake out. Oh no.
Alright, boys. I need to go shower and then sleep.
Yeah, I
See you
think
soon. Yep.
I'm going to sleep too now. So that was the end of the trade for today. You know, that was the first trade, obviously. Definitely a no volume trade, and had to close the position. That was good. All right, guys, I'm gonna call you. So, guys in the Discord, guys in the
All right. Take care.
All right, boys. Good night. Talk to you guys soon.
Good night. Get that money. Bye bye.